probably see, I've got a towel we put over the screen, but it's it's awkward. So, all right. What's that? Yeah. If I were doing outdoor daytime stuff all the time, I would build something like that. Uh, well, I got sodas and water and chips in case they get stranded, and got a marine radio in case they need it. So yeah, yeah. I got the got the GPS on, and I got to cast off the lines, and then we'll be underway in just a minute. Nah. That reminds me, I've got to get out my Coast Guard required throwable life preserver. I don't know who would throw it to me if I fell overboard, but you have to have it. Okay, we're off. I'd be interested to know if the picture breaks up or anything underway. I think that will be pretty good because the 4G signal strength here is pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never tried this before. What kind of a weird effect? Okay. And you're saying probably maybe the impact compression has trouble keeping up, so it's a little jerky, or what? Ah, okay. What did I do with my head? I'd lose my head if it wasn't fastened on. I had to turn the volume up a little bit. No, it was here on the boat a minute ago. I just don't know what I did with it. Hold on. It can't have gone far. Ah, I found it. Ta-da!
Found it?
Voila. Anywho. Let's see. Yeah, we're coming up on Taco and Yvette's house here. It's this one with the white railing going down to the dock and the swimming pool. I don't know what you can see. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's going around. Are you seeing that? It's a nice place, for sure. I don't know what you're seeing, but yeah. It's a nice place. We've had a number of parties and things there in the past, so it's a great place for it. It's got an outdoor kitchen and a pool and a little gazebo right there by the water. Quite nice as we went by.
Now, what's nice
What's that? I'm sorry.
Who's on the side of stuff?
Right here is a guy named Bill.
You don't need to say their last names if you're recording them.
That's true. Oh, that's true. Bill, and then I know all these people. It's just I'm drawing a blank. And oh well. If anybody sees this, they're probably gonna think I'm nuts because they're all neighbors.
You're
And,
excited, that's why you're
for
trying
many
to
years.
play.
I guess I'm trying to do a couple of things at once here.
Calm down if you like. You don't hear anything. Calm down.
Yeah, but I might have trouble hearing you, so I'm just gonna hold it here for the time being. Would you prefer a forward-looking view or the aft-looking view toward me, or does it make any difference?
Oh, I think it's well, I don't know what the fun is.
Well, let me turn it around the other way for a minute.
Okay.
I can't even see what it looks like, but that's,
Okay, just turn it.
oh, that's right, there's a delay. You won't see it for another couple seconds.
Oh, wow. There it is.
We get this every year, this time of year. You see these little pods of green stuff floating in the water? Well, it floats. It's called pickerel rush, or uh-oh, come with my mouth. Get that. It's an invasive species. It used to be an ornamental in people's water gardens, koi ponds that have escaped into the wild. Now it's an invasive problem all around the southeast. It spreads like crazy. They're kind of pretty, but they can choke up waterways when they get really going wild. Coming up here now on what's called the landing. This is part of the development's amenity. It's a boat launching ramp and a couple of docks where you can tie up your boat or whatever. And then just past that is the Black River, which is what we take to go down to get gas. So, let's slow down a little bit so you can see the dock if you go by here. I don't see anybody on the river today. How's?
The Black River is just about in from what I can see,
Yep.
right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
And well, you probably don't need to do it
Right.
today.
Can you swim like that?
Sure. It's fresh water. You have to keep your we might go there today after I get gas, come to think of it. Just up the river from me about maybe only a mile, there's a place that I call the Redneck Yacht Club. It's a little island right in the middle of the river, and at low tide there's a sandbar. And let's tilt it down. House there. And
Well, that's fresh water. That would be, I'm not going to drink from that water you said. You had to stay out of that.
well, there are alligators around and there are snakes around, but where I was going with that is what most people do. They water ski and tube and swim. Just stay in the middle of the river, away from the banks. All the critters are over near the banks. They don't like people. I wouldn't go right over into those marsh grasses along the edges, but in the middle of the river, it's fine. And most of the time, it's fresh. Sometimes it gets brackish, depending if we haven't had a lot of rain. It gets a little bit salty. But the ocean's about 12 miles down the bay from here, so it doesn't get salty until you get quite a bit further down the river. I'm going to speed up now to planing speed, and I'll keep the phone on. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me or not, but let's give it a try. Hold on. going to make a little stop here. This is one of the tourist traps on the Black River. I'm going to nose over here close to the bank for a minute. I don't know if you can see it, but at about my 1 o'clock position, hopefully you'll see what looks like a pair of bald eagles and a nest. Well, the first time I saw these, I was excited. I said, wow, a nesting pair of bald eagles on the Black River. And then I realized they weren't moving. In fact, they never move. They're plastic. The owners of this property have a great sense of humor. I hope you can see the plastic bald eagles there in the bald eagle nest. All right, no sightseeing. Let's go back to motoring down the river. Well, we just passed under the US 17 bridges that go north from Georgetown toward Myrtle Beach. And I'm heading over here for Georgetown Landing Marina to get fuel. Probably going to stop the recording because it'll be kind of boring while I go into the dock and get fuel. But I'll pick it up again in a little while. And I'll leave the broadcast up in case anybody's watching. So before it gets busy in here inside the marina, let me get a little bit out of the current of the river. It's running pretty strong today. And stop this recording. Find the house. There it is. Easier said than done. It's too... I can't even see it. Alright, we're going to leave the recording going. It should be interesting. I can't see the screen on the PC because of the bright sunlight, even with the towel. So the recording will have the whole thing. Good, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Sorry, I'm getting a little reverse. Nothing.
Well, I believe that tide gonna stop you.
Yeah, it's running pretty strong today. Thank you. Thank you. Should take about 25 gallons, I'm guessing, plus or minus.
All right.
Maybe a little more.
What you got going on here?
I'm broadcasting this on the internet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
just as an experiment. And the problem is, the sun is so bright, I can't see what's going on.
Where you going?
I've got to press a button to stop the
How you
recording.
been on the internet?